Okay, boys and girls, we're back to the early morning trades. We are doing the bull account this morning. Just let me flick this over. I'm about to go into market as we speak, and it's going to be 50p position, and we're going to be selling it. So I'm just going to drop that in now, and I'll pull that down there. So that's the target in. Based on the 5 minute, the trade's actually coming from here, as we can see. It's kind of on a merry run at the moment. Now, there was a couple of changes to this, because if you saw the video I did at the weekend about harvesting profits, you'll see we took £32 out of it. Now I'm just going to leave that in the background while I set up this little bit. We are still predominantly trading gold. As you can see, my rules are 6 AM till 5 PM to get in the trade, but the signs are coming in now, and it's currently 10 to 7. Now we are back to 50p. Now if I think it's a slam dunk, I can push the board out a little bit, but I don't particularly want to, because I don't need to. Now what we are doing, that's my day allowance. We're at 50p. We haven't taken anything out of the market. It's going to be gold today. It's still GoldenEye. I use GoldenEye all the time. I am short because that's the general view of the market. I'm in quite a good mood today. Got decorators coming, going to get the outside of the house painted. Make it all look nice and pretty for the summer. Don't know if you saw some of the things, but we did buy like an old terraced house, come railway cottage or whatever they're called, about a year ago. We've been on doing that up. We've come into the end of getting the house put together now. Only got really the kitchen to finish off and do the externals, and that's getting done today. So good day. Today is a good day. Why? Well, it's a fib and a level bounce, but it is a fib extension that I'm looking for, and that's it really. It's just a good trade. We're looking for the morning surge. Okay, so that's the journal. Now, if you look back to this, what you'll start seeing is we've started taking money out of it. 32. Okay, so we're starting to get some money out of this. Our growth has been phenomenal, and now we've hit the 500 baseline. We're looking to build a wallet up of £2.50, 250 rather, which you saw placed in the Black Bull. That'll sit there till it gets up to, oh bugger, it nearly made it. It's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? But not to worry, not to worry. I'm not overly panicking. I'm just going to drop that down there for now. Our aim this month, if I pull this back, is £100, which equates to £4.62 per working day. Okay, so we'll just see how it goes. I was hoping it would have slammed in and done it while we're talking. It often does, but maybe not. So what we'll do, well, I'll tell you what the trade is just while it's playing. If you come out to the daily, you can see it's had a super run up, and then it's pushing against this move here. It's dropped down, it's gone up, it's failed these levels, and now it's looking for new levels. Okay, and those new levels are down here. Now if you come down into the 4 hour, you start seeing it a bit clearer. You can see it's pushed up, tried, failed, came back down, and now it's broke the base of this. Put this down into the hour so you can see it, and then there's the movement there. Its next logical stall point is in and around this area, but we only want to take out what we need. Looking at it, it is revving up. I might actually push this board out and put that second position in. simply because I can see it sort of bouncing around a little bit. So I only do this if I'm absolutely certain it's going to punch down. It's not to say that I don't go back to market on this, because I do, but I'm trying to stick to a singular trade in a single time frame, and then that's it done. Should we, shouldn't we? Well, we went in at 50p. I can, based on what we're doing, push this out to 125. That is the max leverage. So should I or shouldn't I? Well, I'm going to let this push up a little bit, and then I may well drop an extra position in and around this area here, slam it down. Worst case scenario, it'll pay this off and still pay me. Let's have a look, see what the DNA looks like. It is pushing up, pushing up. Yeah, we will. Bang. Drop that down to there. That's a tenner. Drop that onto there. That's fine. Leave that at 15 minutes. Let the pair of them run. At worst, I can put 25 pence here. In other words, max everything out. But everything looks like it's going to push back down on itself. So that's what we'll do. Okay. Let me play this out, and I'll come back to you when it's done in a few minutes. Okay, boys and girls, I've decided to take the money. It's pushing, but it seems to be struggling a little bit. It may well slam down, but I was watching the P&L. I only need to do £4 for the day. And we've done slightly better than that. In fact, we've done much better than that. So let's just quickly drop those figures into the journal. I'll just fill the P&L in, and then I'll pull it across. So it was 754. 754, 434, and 0.71. Is that right? Actually, no. It was. Tell you what, I'll just swap them figures around. That's keep that right. Okay, cool. All right. So what's the process that I've done this morning? Well, I actually did the strengths on this earlier on, and it was pretty darn good to sell. Everything told me this was selling across the board, and the setup was good. All right, I had to wait a little bit for it. I kind of jumped the gun slightly, but I am only human. But everything was in my favor. Everything told me this was selling. Okay. So if it's going to sell, I don't mind pushing the board out just a little bit. If it was on sort of a B or a C, there's not a hope in hell I would do that. It was just one of those perfect events that I could possibly do it. So what's it done? Well, it's actually pushed up my target quite well. In fact, I've done 12% of the target in one day. Now, all I need to do is repeat this again tomorrow. Chuggity, chuggity, chuggity. And the figures will be there. So already I'm 630 for my profit split to come out. Now, I am going to change that. I'm looking to get at least 70 quid into the wallet by the end of this month. So I should really be aiming to have more than that. But if I don't, and I hit my 100 target, I'll put 70 in the wallet, and the 30 quid will stay there just so I can start looking to get this bid increased. Now, I can't increase this initial bid until that gets up to over 60, and then I can start putting it in there. Okay. because obviously MT5 moves up in increments. So, am I happy this morning? Yes, because followed a plan. I could see what that plan was all about, and I've executed it. Did I take some weight on? I did. Did it go anywhere near my daily allowance? Not even close. You know, pushed up 12, 14 quid maybe. I can live with that against 500. I really can. It's not a great deal of money. My job is simply to be paid, and I have been. So, do it again all tomorrow. Where we go. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.